How to deal with your anxiety if you've been laid off, if you lost your job, or your business at the risk of going bust due to the COVID pandemic. There are so many people in the US, in the UK, as well as worldwide who've lost their jobs. The rate of unemployment is higher than ever. Uh, so many businesses are unable to function simply because we cannot be out there, we cannot connect with our clients or customers, and instead we are at homes during the lockdown. There are so many ways how this can trigger the anxiety. Here are some of them. One, the loss of income leads to fears of how I'm going to pay my rent, my mortgage, how I'm going to feed my family, how I can maintain my lifestyle. And those fears are as close as we can get to evolutionary fear of dying, fear of death, of not being able to fend for yourself, not being able to fend for your family. And here's another fear comes in, and that is the identity, such as I'm a provider for my family, that's my job, and I cannot do it. I cannot provide for my family anymore. What's going to happen? So very much on the identity level, something is not connecting. Also, there is so much uncertainty because we are not said, okay, lockdown is going to be over in 1 and 2 weeks, and then it's business as normal. You'll get a job back, the income will restore, your business will continue functioning. So there is lots of uncertainty. And as uncertainty comes, there is lack of control. And so not being able to control the situation, not being able to know what's about to happen, it triggers another array of fears. And so all of those fears, the uncertainty, uh, fear of not being able to fend for your family, identity, as well as fear of going hungry or homeless, fear of dying, all together, they compound the anxiety that people feel. And uh, it's not just that the anxiety goes up, it's also that people's coping mechanisms are taken away from them. Because think before the lockdown, how would you generally deal with the anxiety? So here in the UK, we have this very kind of popular nation's notion, uh, keep calm and carry on. How do we keep calm? We keep calm by just letting go of our stresses and anxieties by going to the pub, going to a football game, socializing with friends, being outdoors, exercising, going for walks, doing what we like, and all of those things are taken away from us as well. So we are locked in four walls without our coping mechanisms, without ability to do anything. And in fact, what we are advised to do is just to stay at home, watch Netflix, and rest. And that goes directly against what a lot of people have been conditioned to do growing up. Because a lot of us are said like, look, if you just sit on the couch and watch TV and eat marshmallows, then you're just going to get fat. You're not going to get achieve anything in life. And then it goes downhill and you're a failure. But if actually it's kind of pretty much what we can do right now. And I don't want to be a failure. You don't want to be a failure. So people kind of are pushed into that failing situation with all the insecurity of not having the income. So it just the stress and anxiety go through the roof. And when that happens, what cost does it have on us? When we are anxious, the breathing rate goes higher, the heart start beating up faster, the pulse rate goes up, blood goes to the muscles. We experience all the symptoms of fight or flight, as if we are there fighting wild animals or running away from somebody, but there is no physical danger, there's no wild animals to fight or hunt or run away from. So all of those stress hormones, adrenaline, noradrenaline, they're just accumulating in us. And the cost on that is tremendous. So the blood goes to the muscles, it goes away from our digestive system, hence digestion getting affected. Uh, the fatigue comes in through that overexertion internal without any external fight. So we get tired, we cannot digest properly, the thinking is not clear, there is a possibility of panic attacks, the whole kind of doom and gloom attitudes and low moods and hence possible depression. The negative costs can be tremendous. So it is critical that during this time you are do something extra to deal with your heightened anxiety. And so today I'd like to share with you a couple of ways of how we can combat the anxiety. So uh, the first way is just to be able to step away, one step away from the thinking and just look what's happening around you. Just to see that you still have the roof above your head, you still have the food on your table, you still have the clothes on you, you still have your family around. So there is no immediate danger of going hungry, of dying. So in a way, the fear in part is imagined. There is no immediate danger. And so that kind of just looking around, being with yourself, that mindful attitude can already start bringing the anxiety down. So that's thinking. Now, what can you do in your body? In your body, of course, you can exercise. You can still exercise. You can just have a YouTube on your tablet, on your phone, on big TV, and there are so many exercise programs. As you exercise, you are getting all of those extra hormones, adrenaline, noradrenaline, your cortisol, all of that. You're getting rid of that, and that's so important because even as wild animals, once an antelope escapes from a tiger, what does it do? It just shakes, it profusely sweats, and uh, thereby it just gets rid of all the stress hormones. So we need to imitate wild animals through our exercise. Of course, going for walks, having the fresh air, having the sun, that helps as well. Sun helps vitamin D production, that increases serotonin production, that increases your mood. So that's great. Looking at the greenery, looking at the nature, that helps in many ways, scientifically proven that will increase your mood. This will instill the sense of calm and well-being, as well as you move, as you walk outside, your peripheral vision opens. And when peripheral vision opens, it also tends to calm down the nervous system. Because when people are stressed, what they tend to have this very kind of narrow tunnel vision, and that goes hand in hand with anxious space. So once your vision is open, it mitigates to a certain extent the level of stress. Also, when we are anxious, when we are stressed, there's lots of tension in the body. The body is clenching, the body is bracing, and hence to counter that anxiety, one thing you can do is a process called centering. So centering goes something like that. You start relaxing your body, going from top to bottom. So relaxing your eyes, relaxing your face, relaxing your jaw, allowing the tongue hang loose in your mouth, relaxing open your throat, relaxing your chest, breathing into your stomach, relaxing the stomach, and then relaxing the legs. This is the second physical way how you help to mitigate the anxiety. One more step is your posture. So frequently we are said like don't slouch even when we're grown up. By why do we not slouch? One reason that when we are slouching, it's very easy to get into this low mood and to have very negative outlook on life. So helping yourself to bring the shoulders up and back and then dropping and relaxing them. Or if you're sitting, helping yourself to sit with the hands on your sitting bones, on on your hip bones, and then sitting down helps you to be in this upright, erect position. And that also helps you with your outlook, with having more positive way of looking at whatever situation, whatever is going on. Finally, there is one more way I'd like to show you, and this is called heart breath, and something that's is derived from heart-assisted therapy by John Delpold, but it's not one-to-one heart-assisted therapy. It's just kind of it's a small subset of it. So what you can do is having the hands on your heart and breathing in and out, in through the nose, out through the mouth, a couple of times. Changing your hands, doing this again. And then one more time. Changing hands again. And now you can add some verbals. Acknowledging what's going on for you. Something like, even though I've been laid off, even though I don't know how I'm going to feed my family and life seems shit for now, I accept myself as I am, and I'm doing the very best I can for myself and for my family. And then you can change again your hands and say anything else that comes into your hand with the same structure. Even though this, I am that. So even though I'm so concerned about my business going bust, about my restaurants closing down, I'm doing the best I can in this really hard situation. Change hands again, one more time. Even though everything is just plain horrible, I don't know how I'm going to pay my rent, my mortgage this month. I trust and hope that things will work out, one way or another. Maybe I don't know exactly how, but they will. Okay, so that kind of breath allows you kind of to focus on that feeling in your heart, acknowledge certain things, give you extra hope, and that will bring your anxiety down some more. So what's important is not to have that anxiety kind of running in the background, spoiling your day, just going unchecked. It's kind of from time to time during the day, just have a mental check. Oh, what's going on for me? Am I thinking something stressful, something anxious? Am I imagining horrible pictures about the future, about what's going to happen? Sometimes it's not even the words or pictures. Anxiety can be totally nonverbal. It could be totally unconscious. It's kind of just this sense of horror, this sense of, everything going really, really, really badly. And in that moment, catching yourself and taking your attention from that, bringing it into your body, bringing it into here and now, into what's really going on in this present moment. And then after you've done that, refocusing. Refocusing on something that feels better. Even if it's a little bit better than what was before, but there is always a chance you can focus on something that feels better. Not necessarily good. Good might not be valuable for you in that moment, but anything. It may be having a sip of water. It may be going and having a few breaths outside, going for a walk, going for a jog, maybe watching a movie, maybe sitting on the couch and watching Netflix, just not judging yourself for it. Whatever it takes to keep yourself in calm, clear mind, knowing that step by step, little by little, it will bring you from one day into another, and then things will work out. The lockdown will be over. We'll beat that COVID coronavirus, and life will return back to normal, or at least that life will return back to more normal than it is now. I'm Dr. Sasha Mitrofanov. If you like this video, then please subscribe to our channel, and all the very best in this really hard time.